Hey folks, today I've got a quick unboxing from Atlantic Aquariums. Let's take a look. Oh wow, it looks amazing. And what's this? A note on top for me. Dear Sean, I hope you enjoy these tissue culture plants from Tropica, which are guaranteed algae, pest, and disease free. Another benefit of these plants is that you can separate the cup into multiple portions, which is great value for money. I have also sent you a box of Tropica nutrition capsules for your plant benefit, taking nutrients from the soil, and a small bottle of Tropica specialized nutrition liquid fertilizer, which is ideal for tanks with many plants and few fish. Oh, thank you. So this fellow's just set up a business a few weeks ago. He sent me an email because he says he's a fan. He says I helped him inspire him to stay in the hobby. And then eventually, now he started his own business, and he wanted to get a little bit of attention on it. And I said I'd be happy to do a video, and I'd love some plants to expand my ever-growing colonies. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to stick these in the 20-gallon right there, in the 20-gallon with the CO2. All it's got in there right now is buse. And I'd like to propagate a few more plants. So we're going to open these up and plant them in the 20-gallon. Now, if you take a look through their website, they've got all kinds of cool tissue culture plants. And I've picked out a few that I really thought would be interesting to try. They have also sent me some Tropica capsules. And these, I kind of took a peek inside. These look a little bit like the ones you see, like they're made from the pills and stuff. That's pretty neat. You can see all the things inside of them. Looks interesting. But yeah, those are great for especially the plants that love to eat at the roots, like sword plants and things like that. Cryptocore. And this plant food, which is for people like me that have like a lot of plants and just a few fish, and some of my tanks anyway, not all of them, but that's really cool. That might especially be good in like a little 8-gallon tank where the blue-eyed rainbows are. Maybe I'll put them there. And we've got some plants. I picked kind of a wide variety of plants. Some of them, like this one, I have, but I'd like to get some more of. Some of these other ones, I'm not sure if I tried this one already or not. For me, it's like, they all look like good samples too. They all look nice and healthy. They're a little bit different than other tissue cultured things I've seen in at the little liquid at the bottom, versus like a gelatin or something like that. So that's kind of interesting. But I got a few things that I just thought would be interesting that I saw on their website, and I picked out these plants to try. It's interesting to see the Tropica stuff. I kind of like the way they package it. I think that's interesting. And like they were saying, you can pick this apart. There's a lot of different little small plants in there. This little ball of plants is what you got there. So you can pull that apart and get your nice little starting setup of this particular plant. What a nice gesture. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys do well. Everybody, be sure to go by and check them out. They carry lots of plants, not just these. In fact, they sent me this little catalog. These are all the plants that Tropica does. Stock is limited, and it changes often, so be sure to check back. And keep checking if you don't see what you want the first time. All right, so they're all planted and ready for a future project. Thank you so much, Atlantic Aquariums, for this this tremendous gift. It really helps me a lot. I'm going to propagate out of here, then hopefully it'll go on to bigger and bigger, better tanks and be part of my aquariums for many years to come. So I really didn't go full on hog wild, pull them out and planting them, because I am just kind of sort of incubating them in here. You can call it quarantine. It's not really a quarantine because I got fishes and other plants and stuff. And I did plant this out a little bit more. I'd love for this to take off in here. But a lot of these I've kind of put into place. I set them up where they could possibly grow, and we'll see what happens with them. Hopefully they do okay, and I can use them again and again. Or on one of the future projects that I've got going, if it's acclimated okay, I can go ahead and pull it out and maybe work it into another scape really soon. I had originally intended to put these in the brand new aquascape that I'm working on, but I'm afraid that the hardscape is going to take too long to figure out, and I don't want them to sit there very long. But they'll be ready to go in here. They're getting a nice quarantine inside of here, getting used to my water. I got CO2, good light. They should be okay. A lot of these plants I'm really just kind of pinning down with rocks. And that's just to make it so that I can quickly move them around. And really, I'm just trying to be as minimally invasive as I can. I'd like, if I could, just set the little pod on top of the dirt and kind of let it unravel itself and stuff. Like, I've kind of encouraged it to come open a little bit, and I just put something there to weight it down. But I didn't go digging it down into the ground a whole lot. That's kind of hard to do. And the roots are really small on these things, so I decided what I would do is just pin it down, not lay a rock flat on top of it, but like pin it so it's kind of the weight of the rock is at a point. And you just kind of pin it in there. And that's just kind of a nice way to keep it until you're ready, to plant it for real. If you're not just planting it for real, right out of the case. Another reason I'm doing it that way is I want the same thing to be growing in this little circle, so I can remember which plant was which when I go to pull these. Especially these two are really similar. I've got them parked right next to each other, so I'll be referring to the video probably to remember which one is which in here. They all look really similar coming right out of the cup, but as they get bigger, they're different plants, and I think they'll look different too. We'll have to see. We'll have to see after they grow up a little bit. Just a quick video today. Until we meet again, follow your bliss, keep a clean tank, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.